Boyfriends.
Oh no.
Nobody asked for this.
It's time for the boyfriend.
I'm gonna do this every episode that we start.
We're just over here having seizures. Just fucking struck by lightning.
Shout out Tyler in the back.
No, Selena right here. That's our girl Selena.
Guys, welcome. This episode number 4.
Yes.
Episode 4. They said we wouldn't get past episode 3.
Liars.
Here we
also,
are.
we addressed a lot of your concerns. A lot of people said it wasn't ethnic enough.
Yep.
A lot of people said we didn't have enough women on the show. Well, eat your heart out.
Yeah.
We have Selena.
Yeah.
Did we name her ourselves? Yes.
Yes, we did.
That's besides the
Selena
point.
is a little Mina.
Also, we have
here all
another
day.
guest. Last guest we had, he was from Gambia and he was from Uber Eats and his name was
Mamor.
He was a fun guy. He stuck those batteries to his tongue like a champ.
He really
Yeah.
did.
He really
That
did.
was
It's
so
funny because
fun.
our guest that's here right now has no idea what you're talking about. He's like, batteries to his tongue. Why am I here?
Yeah.
I could have done anything else.
Everybody here does
At 3
put
p.m.
batteries
on
on their
Wednesday.
tongue.
Welcome to the Boyfriends Podcast. I am Marcus. That is Corey.
Matt. Okay,
Why'd
Matt.
you say his name? That's fucked up.
I pointed at him
No,
for him to.
it's
Wow.
fine. He's
That's
angry
good.
with me because
My
the
name is
last
Marcus.
episode-
I'm Corey,
I'm Matt.
and we have a special guest. Hit the cue for the special
Let's
guest.
go. Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, how you like that, dude?
Kind of sick, brother.
Hell yeah.
We
dude.
have Joey Avery on the podcast.
Yes, dude.
You know him
bricked
from his,
me up.
you know him from his Don't Tell specials. He's got the Joey Show podcast. And now he's on the
Absolutely.
Boyfriends podcast.
And now he's here.
Have you ever had an intro like that to a podcast?
No, that
yet?
was awesome.
Hell
dude.
yeah.
That
We tried
was
to be
the first
different.
time. That
Fucking
was
did it,
sick.
brother.
We
That's
tried to be
pretty cool.
different.
That's pretty
amazing,
good.
dude.
That's pretty fun,
Thanks
right?
for coming on. I asked you like a day and a half before this, and you said yes.
Actually, I'm very busy. He asked me 6 months back. We worked it out. We ran through the agency. I'm with a major agency.
They're all fighting
same
over
as
me.
Biden.
Same as fine.
He did. He just signed with them.
You guys
Did he really? What agency? you
Wait,
with?
did
It's CAA.
Oh, he did. Oh, hell
Biden
yeah.
side with him?
100%.
To do what?
I don't know. I'm
Probably
hoping
for
he'll
his
guest
book
on my
deal.
pod. Do some ASMR.
Biden?
But you think Biden's got a book? Biden can't write a book.
The book itself is just stuttering.
He's narrating on National Geographic now. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
The
world is round. I promise. I've seen it.
I'm not joking. Yeah, that's great. I'm not joking. So funny.
You think
Take it from me, Jack.
Do you think
I
he
fell
still
upstairs.
thinks he's president? Do you think he still thinks?
On the reviews on the back, it's a really hard read. It is a tough read.
The quote's from him.
And that's because I can't anymore.
I couldn't read this. Maybe you can. Joe Biden.
Holy
It's in
shit.
black and white.
Oh shit, man! Something's been weighing on me. I got a real tough question to ask, and I don't know. I've been thinking like ethically lately about all kinds of things, and for some reason, I thought earlier today I was like, and I was gonna ask myself, but I said, "Self, let's just wait and talk to the boys about this."
Okay.
If you had no choice but to be a cannibal,
Okay.
and you had to choose
Dick
between
first.
Fantastic.
you had a choice between eating a baby or an old person. Which one are you eating first?
You have to eat the other one.
No, you have to eat the other one.
Eventually?
You're just first, as in you're not going to eat them again. You're
Oh,
one
okay.
person.
Which, so a baby and an old
If
person.
you had a choice between a baby and an old person, which one are you going to eat?
The baby,
Okay.
right?
That's just it. That's your honest answer.
Right?
No.
It has to be the old. I mean, ethically, it's the old person, but the baby
wait,
will
why?
obviously be more delicious. Because the baby's like veal, obviously.
Yeah.
The old person will be
The
gamey
baby's
as
like
shit.
veal, it's
Baby back
crazy.
rib.
Isn't that? Otherwise, why wouldn't you just eat the old person? They've had their life.
Because
It's
okay,
fine.
think of it this way.
Oh, wait,
you're
are
a
you-
cannibal.
Yeah.
You want to eat the old person and let the baby grow to a big person so you can eat the baby.
More
I didn't
meat?
even know that was an option. I thought we were only eating one person and that was it.
Well, you got the taste for it now.
Okay. I think I would eat the baby because it would probably taste better.
Okay.
But that is a
No,
wrong
you guys
thing
are
to
fucking awful. That's the worst.
That's the wrong thing to do, but I would do it if I had
I'm
to.
There's
already
not
a
a lot-
cannibal, right?
Yeah, you're already
Yeah.
a
I'm not
cannibal.
me. I'm a
Yeah.
cannibal.
Yeah,
You're forced to be.
Yeah, yeah,
You're
yeah.
forced to
Different
be.
people.
Right.
It's not
Yes.
Joey.
This has happened before. Remember the plane crash in the,
Yeah,
in
the
the
soccer
Alps, the
team.
soccer team, and they had to eat each other to survive.
I didn't know about
But
this.
they were already dead. They died, then they ate them.
Yeah, right.
It
They
doesn't
cooked
matter.
them.
You can eat your dead boys. You can see your boy. You can see your bro on the
Soccer
ground.
teams are dumped up too. That's a lot of
Yeah.
rump meat.
Yeah.
All right, that's a question. What body part are you eating first? You want to ask first?
What body part are you going to eat?
I mean, would the ass be good or is it too fatty? Feels pretty good though, dude.
It feels great.
I bet it'd be pretty good.
I would eat
belly, maybe like a pork belly.
But
sort of
like
vibe.
you said, they're soccer players, so they got there's been tenderized. They've been working, so they got a nice. They got probably filet mignon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Face down, ass up. That's how I would eat it.
I think, honest to God, I would eat every part of the body except the dick because if they do find me later on and they want to do a documentary about this, they could be like, well, at least he didn't. You know,
No.
Like that would be your ethics. They're like, he was a bad guy, but he saved all the dicks. He's not a monster.
But then that's what you're going to be known for is like the guy that like did like that because they're going to think, well, what did he do with the dick?
Well, you turn him into a crown and you wore him across his head, dude.
The dick becomes like your scalp. Like remember when like Native Americans
No.
were like scalp? That's like I'm going to keep the dick as a
no,
prize.
I don't want because I don't want them to come
Foreskin
out and be like,
bracelets.
Why are you keeping all these dicks?
he ate the whole
Wearing them like
thing,
Under Armour
even the
sweatbands.
dick. You know what I mean? You want to leave one part. You don't want to be so
Moisture
hungry. You also
We're
ate
not
the
going to
dick.
eat bones.
I ain't gay. I'm not eating the dick. All right.
But you'll eat a person. I
Yeah.
love that's Corey's ring.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
I'll eat the fuck out of a human being.
I'm
I
gonna eat
would
the
never
lips.
suck a
I'd
dick.
eat the asshole. But you know what? When it comes to the penis,
That's
can't-
where I draw
the
the
part
line.
that has no bones.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't eat an asshole.
What?
An asshole's a circle. It's just air. The
You
asshole
said
is
you
a
were
hole.
gonna eat everything.
It's like calamari.
It's like the center of a bagel. There's
Yeah.
nothing there. The asshole is the hole. It's empty. There's
Yeah.
nothing.
Well,
it's
but-
the ass around the hole that you would eat.
Okay, my bad. I'm sorry,
Okay.
guys. I apologize to the boyfriends community out there. I do apologize. I'm new to the ass eating cannibal.
I will say I don't know. I like the idea of eating an old person over a baby my only thing is that old people like does meat expire in your body as you age or does it only expire after you're dead? Do old people have expired meat that they're just like
Good question.
Whoa,
No, it's not. That's not a good question. That's a horrible. What do you mean? Old
So
meat? You're
meat's
not
good?
dead. The only thing they say is not to eat a dead cow because for some reason when you die you tense up and the meat's no good anymore. It releases some kind of toxin in the body.
Right.
So she's not dead yet. She still got living meat. She don't have dead. You're not alive with dead meat. She's not a zombie.
It's fair.
She's the
Yeah.
old bitch.
It's just a lot of skin, probably.
Okay, here's
I would
an,
think-
I think
here's
the old
an-
person's better. Yeah, I mean, you'd feel horrible eating a baby.
Here's
even
another
if you were a
question.
Not
cannibal.
this fucking killer.
Here's
Yeah.
no. Okay, I wouldn't want a baby to die, but I would eat it if I was a cannibal.
hold on, Corey, would you
And did the mom want the baby too? Is another question. Is like, what if
Super
she's
valid.
kind of like
Was there childcare?
has more of a career that she wants
Is
to
it
do?
a good family?
And now it's kind of a two birds with one stone sort of
Yes,
scenario,
exactly.
where you're really saving a life if you think about it.
Yeah.
but it's the life of
You're
the
saving
woman.
the livelihood of her career. You're saying
Now you don't have
her
moms dropping
dreams, you're
kids off
saying?
in trash cans. You got them dropping off in some weird house. It's just like it's just a la carte.
Here's another question: if you were Joey, you and I were. And you had to eat part of me to survive, but I was also alive and also had to eat part of me to also survive. What part of me are you cutting off to eat with me?
What?
Probably.
That's a good question. Don't
I
what
think
the
it would-
fuck that.
I think a leg.
I don't like that. A leg. Oh, a nice good thought. I'm a runner, so I got good runner.
You
legs.
were, yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
Now I'm a hopper.
Yeah.
Now I'm a hopping around.
A leg it'll get us both a lot of meat for a while, and
Yeah.
you know.
Also, you don't need that. You
And
know
also,
what I
if he wants another part of you later, it's not like you can run away.
Right. That's true.
True.
So yes, good choice.
That's
choosing
true.
the leg.
so you're saying he's got a leg up
Is
on
this
the
what you guys
competition.
usually talk about?
Yeah.
No, but now that we're on
This
it,
is like a
can I-
cannibal podcast only. Yeah.
Yes, boyfriend.
We're big in Papua New
Yeah.
Guinea.
We eat boys that were our friends. Can I ask, baby or the penis? What are you eating?
Ooh, and you have to eat the whole baby. So even if the baby had a penis,
right, you
you
really
have
just-
to eat that part of the baby. So you're eating a penis either
You're
way.
like, oh, Marcus, how fucking dare you choose the baby? All right, baby or penis?
Yeah.
I ain't gay.
Why did you say that? If I,
No,
I'm just
can
kidding.
we
I
have
eat the
an
dick.
I
I eat
ain't
the
gay
dick.
counter on the screen for every time Corey says, I ain't gay. I'm not gay. I'm not gay.
That's a good scenario, though. I do think about scenarios a lot, and that's the thing. And do we?
Will
do we
you
usually
answer
do this
his
on-
question?
I did say that. I said I'll eat the dick.
He said he'd eat the baby.
You'd eat the
I'd
dick?
eat the dick. I'd
You'd
the
eat,
dick.
say it one more time?
I like this. No homo.
Between each bite.
No.
They keep saying no homo.
You didn't have to suck on it for an hour first. That was extra credit.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, you ever cursed and your mom put soap in your mouth?
No.
No. Am I the
I knew
fucking
that was a
only
thing
one?
that happened.
Yeah.
but
Am I the only
I never did
traumatized
it.
person here?
I think my mom did
No
it
soap.
once, but then she realized that
My mom was
damn, we're
focused
gonna
on
lose a
health.
lot of
I don't think
soap
she'd
if my
put
son
those
keeps
chemicals in
eating
my
soap.
mouth.
That's nice.
My mom didn't know that soap had chemicals. Okay, so here's what happened. I was like 9 or 10, and I called this little girl in the cafeteria. I called her a hoe, and
What was she wearing?
she was being hoish. You should have saw the way she had the
That should be the
lollipop.
first question mom asked.
They sent me to the principal's office, and the principal called my mom and said he called her a hoe, and I was like, no, I didn't. I said no, and my mom doesn't like when people mess with me, so my mom kind of battled the principal, but then she also knew that I was lying, so she took me home and she said, you're gonna put this bar of soap in your mouth, and it was the green Irish Spring one, right?
Oh,
And I was like,
that's the
man
best
soap.
tasting one.
Is that mint?
it was like here. Yeah, so she said, open your mouth, put it
Tastes
in.
like Irish
I'm gonna
man.
clean out your mouth, and that was a good analogy. I thought she was being a good mom,
Right.
but for some reason when she put it in my mouth, I didn't realize I was supposed to bite it. So I had ate like a quarter of Irish Spring
Hell yeah.
soap, and now I don't like cilantro because I feel like every time I eat cilantro, it tastes
Oh,
like
is
soap.
it soap
Hell
to you?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Did you eat it?
Yeah,
You swallowed
yeah.
it?
My mom laughed.
Corey
and-
swallows.
Yeah, and then that's when I went to foster care, and then no, okay. Fuck you, man. I ain't gay.
Count it.
No, but when you said I sucked on, that's what made me think of. You guys didn't really have a bad childhood. Did your mom spank you? We talked about that last
No.
time. Why does no one get?
We've
We've moved past this as a society,
different, dude.
Your mom
70s,
just
80s.
isn't up on the current literature.
Yeah.
Back
Wait,
then, I'm from Florida though, so that makes
Where are
sense.
you
I'm
from?
from California.
All
There
right,
we
yeah,
go.
You guys were
Yeah.
like, you guys banned Skittles like 20 years
San
ago.
Diego, the whole, you born there?
Bay Area.
Bay Area,
Yeah,
okay,
closer
okay.
to yeah,
Not-
Silicon
that's
Valley area.
north.
Bay Area. That's where they do crack and shit.
Oakland.
Yeah, so that's fucking.
Yeah.
Don't
That's
act
cool.
uppity and be from the Bay Area.
John, well, there's different
We've
parts of the
seen
Bay,
it. All
dude.
right,
There's
we've
different
seen
parts
the
of the
Bay Area.
Oakland, and then I grew up like Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley is a
okay.
little bit.
San Fernando.
Say you can't grow up in a tent and call me like
Little-
fucking
yeah.
poor. You know what I mean?
Serena, how do you feel about hitting your children?
That's about right.
You can think
silence
about
is-
it. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
the
yeah.
silent treatment.
That's tough.
volumes.
That is
okay.
tough.
Do you mind if we play a game?
I do not.
Do you like money?
I
Put
do
in
like
for
money.
Hell yeah, for $500 bucks.
Sure.
For $500.
Did-
$500.
$500.
$500
Come here, get
American
$500.
dollars.
$500 game is going to be finish the lyrics.
Okay.
Okay.
It's going to start easy, but it's going to get progressively a little bit harder.
Okay.
And it's going to be difficult because the lyrics are, they switch up words and it's like, it's not easy to do.
Right.
So
they have to get it exactly correct.
I have an idea where this is going.
you have no idea what
Probably
this is.
have
But-
no idea. All right, the first one is this.
Whoa, living on a prayer.
That's correct.
No.
Yeah.
Wait,
That
Jay,
is correct.
Jay, is that right? Yes. Okay.
Oh, hell yeah, Jay.
Thank
Good
you.
shit,
Is
that
dude.
everything right?
Okay, that's one of three. So
Okay.
two more.
Am I gonna have to dial in Selena for one of these?
No. From the bathroom. I'm in the bathroom.
I want it that way.
Beautiful,
yeah.
Jay.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Nice.
Okay. All right.
You got it, dude.
Blue. Last one. Blue. Okay.
I knew you were.
$500. Wouldn't it be crazy?
Can
if
I
you
phone
said
in
it?
a friend? This is actually, I'm going to do Dave Portnoy is actually going to dial in. Is this one out? Dave,
Everybody knows the
That
rules.
just goes to say how good is a bit if the person playing the bit knows where it's heading. I'm glad that we
knew it immediately.
That's why it sucks
I
to
was
it.
like, dude, no one. I've done enough podcasts to know no one gives away $500.
Actually, we
This
just
is
paid
not-
an Uber guy last episode $200 to come sit down.
just sit down at the bar.
Yeah.
And I bet he was allowed to say the word too. He could have had a $700 day.
From the
We had
motherland.
to communicate with him through Corey's translation app. pretty crazy.
That's fantastic, dude. Holy shit.
Oh, thanks for playing, dude. You lost, but still, it was
You
fun.
fucking
I
lost.
think I did not. I think my career earnings are going to outpace the $500 by not playing that game.
Beautiful
Business
idea.
decision.
I'm gonna
That's
call
so
Dave
good.
Portnoy. It's amazing. Oh shit!
That's so good.
You get a lot of crazy fans. You got a lot of women to follow you on your route. You know you're a good looking dude out there
You're a
on the
married
comedy
guy,
scene.
though, right?
I am, yeah.
How long you been married?
2 years.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Does your wife ever get like when you're on the road? Does she ever get jealous?
No, not really. So we've known each other since before I ever did
Hold on, let
stand
me
up.
call my fiance
shit.
so you could tell her not
Yeah.
to fucking be jealous. See, Joey's wife doesn't get jealous. He's allowed to. Are you allowed to follow back women?
I don't know.
Just say yes. Just say yes.
Yeah.
See, he's allowed to follow back the women. Why can't I follow them back?
We have our whole thing is we really try not to get in the weeds of any of those conversations because they always get fucking weird. And it's like one of those things where it's like if I'm on tour, a lot of times she'll still be in here in New York, and like her friend who she likes to hang out with, super single girl and likes going out to clubs and staying out late. So she'll do that. And on the one hand, I'll be like, well, I guess you hope you're having fun at the club. Yeah. It's just one of those things where instead of being like, where are you at? What's going on? I'm just like, I have full faith and trust that nothing weird is happening. She has the same thing. So we don't drill down on like what's going on IG, because the second you're having those conversations, it's a fight.
Yeah.
The beginning of that conversation is a fight.
Yeah.
There is no like end of it that's chill.
I followed back one of the waitresses that was helping us at one of the things.
You followed back a waitress? You worked together.
That's what I told her. Yeah. She helped me out. And she goes, can you follow me? I've been following you forever. I said, absolutely. And I come home, my fiance's like, why were you hanging out with this bitch? And I was like, she was serving us drinks. Oh, so you were hanging out with this bitch. I was like, no, she just gave us, we don't drink alcohol. We drink sparkling water.
Yeah.
She gave us Pellegrino.
The staffs are great. Like a bunch of clubs, like, you know, when I'm at Zany's Chicago, like the staff will go out and it's like more dudes than girls. But it's like, we won't go to a bar nearby. And it's like,
but she gets mad. She's like, you don't follow the ugly waitresses. And I was like, yeah, who the fuck wants to follow them?
Yeah. It's going to ruin my feed. God. It's called curation. I don't want the algorithm to start sending me fours.
Girls have a feather flock together. I'm trying to be better looking.
Even if I follow them, I'm not going to interact with their posts. Instagram's going to know that I don't want to look at that shit.
That's a struggle being
It's
being
tough.
in a relationship.
It is tough too. Once you have a following, there's like there's sometimes people that I'll follow that I don't really want to follow them, but I know them well enough that I feel like I'm being a dick if I don't follow them.
Yeah.
I don't really want to follow you,
Yes.
but I don't want it to seem like I'm not doing that on purpose.
Yeah.
I just followed you.
That's good to know.
He's not going to follow you back.
It's so cool if you were just like, cool, man. Yeah. All right. Stop touching my fucking board.
So what's your body count?
Don't we need to be standing in the street for you to ask me that question? I feel like we need to go out front.
You did see it. It's a sketchy street out there. It's kind of.
What about those podcasts where it's just a bunch of dudes like and a bunch of OnlyFans chicks and they're just like, you know, you're a whore, right? I've never watched one in full. I just see the clips and I'm like, what is this?
Yeah. It's intriguing though.
And I'm like, and why does this make way more money than what I'm doing?
And it's a dude who gets like no pussy.
Yeah.
And he's just hammering away at an argument that he knows so well in his head at the women. And it's like, you know what you're doing is fucking detesting.
He's just trying to defeat his mom for years in every iteration.
I hate how many boyfriends you brought home, Mom.
Yeah.
So many boyfriends.
What's wrong with just marrying dad? The OnlyFans model's like, what?
Oh my god.
That's why they leave. I don't feel comfortable here anymore.
I'm not allowed to watch porn.
Wait, so what is this allowed to thing? I feel like you just gotta, like, you know, don't talk about it. Like,
It's hard not to talk about. My fiance found I didn't know about incognito mode. And I was getting a lot of dings on my old phone. And she went through it. She like clicked like to look for some, and then it just said some girl's name, OnlyFans leak.
Oh,
you thought I was going to pay for it?
Oh yeah, you're like, I'm sorry, I'm fucking saving money. Like,
That's my argument.
All I see is a financially responsible fiance.
That's my argument. My argument is I'm not paying. I'm not subscribing. She has no idea I'm doing this.
I'm disrespecting the woman by not.
Yes. Yes.
See, I think this is a perfectly normal thing that she just wasn't supposed to see.
That's what my therapist said.
Yeah.
But they thought I was gay because I was Googling gay clubs and gay things, but for research for him, for a joke.
For stand-up.
Oh, okay.
I would go on stage
for
and
stand-up.
This is a therapy session for me. You just
for
came.
making my dick stand up. Yeah.
For making my dick.
No one should be looking at anybody's history. I don't want to know, like,
I don't
that's the whole
either.
thing is, like, I'm sure that if I went through the phone, there's some stuff that I could see that I don't want to see, but if I ask myself the fundamental question, do I actually trust this person? Am I nervous? The answer is no. So I don't want to go find a bunch of tiny fights to create a negative narrative in my mind.
Yeah, do not go through a phone because you're going to see something that you're not going to like and you're going to misconstrue it in your head. You're going to assume assume it's something worse than it is, and it's obviously not that. I'm not giving guys ham jobs. It was just something I searched for.
Yeah.
How do
I
you give a
don't want
guy
a
a good hand
transsexual's vagina. I was just curious on what it looked like.
Yeah.
Which is totally fine and not weird.
Yeah.
Serena, how do you?
So, Joey, you like
Research for a podcast. I'm sorry, I'm trying to learn about new demographics in society. I don't get. Yeah, sure. Pronouns. How do you make the vagina? Like, these are real questions.
How does it get wet?
Yeah.
How many holes are there?
What
sort of irrigation system?
Yeah.
It's reclaimed water.
How
I
come
thought
no one
secrete
hugs
was
me?
that thing they put on sidewalks.
I thought Secrete was that show with the yellow chicken. Oh, Sesame Street.
Jesus
Come
fuck.
on, that was a reach. That's a reach.
Oh no.
Oh man.
What do you got? You said you want to do a truth or dare.
I thought it could be fun to play a game of truth or dare. Do you like truth or dare?
Sure.
There's nothing behind this one. There's no.
Yeah, I'm sure.
There's no trying to bait you into saying the N-word.
Yeah. Okay, Joey, truth or dare?
Truth.
Okay. If you could eliminate one of the three of us for good,
For good.
yeah, and just never see them again. You're not killing us.
What the fuck?
But you're deleting us from the world.
That's called
That
killing. He's such a soft. He's very nice and very kind, but he doesn't like no killing or no hurting or disfiguring.
Kind of makes an argument for keeping me. I'm a nice guy.
You're the guy who's bringing up that someone has to die, dude. I'm gonna have to eliminate you on that wild card
Marcus
energy
is such
alone.
a- Marcus
I
is
don't need
such a
this sort
nice
of
guy,
dissent
dude.
in our group. I don't need this sort of dissent.
I'm the one you're gonna leave.
You have to. You're the one who's doing all this talk about people needing to fucking delete.
Guess who's getting unfollowed?
That's so
That saved
funny.
me from a fight with my wife.
That long hair.
Why is
bitch
that long hair following you?
We're not a breed.
Like the kind of dog.
Talking about eating his leg together and
that
getting
long?
rid of the other people
Why
in the
is he-
room.
Why is he sitting like that next to you on the couch?
Jesus. I love that you asked him a truth or dare question.
I thought he was gonna say dare.
Where you could get disappointed in the answer.
What was the dare going to be?
Lick my belly button.
Oh my God,
I'm
that would
so
have
glad I
been so
deleted
funny.
him. This is why, dude. It's not personal, but you're an agent of chaos.
Marcus, that would have been
that's
such
fair,
a good
bro.
dare.
That's fair.
That would have been such a good
I didn't unfollow you, by the way. I'm still following you. So you're on strike one.
He doesn't play baseball, so you got a lot of strikes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now you get to ask one of the.
Okay.
He doesn't want to play this game. That's so funny.
Truth or Dare is an insane game to play as an adult group of men.
Look, the name's boyfriends, Joey.
It's like it's like 4 a.m. and we're in a fort or something. And the only reason you ever played Truth or Dare was ultimately to talk about the girl you had a crush on
Exactly.
anyway. That was the only reason.
Bring out the bottle for spin the bottle.
No, we're gonna play one round of Truth or Dare.
Oh, you want to play around a fleshlight train?
No,
You don't know how to play fleshlight.
Do we get to clean it in between?
No.
Oh, man.
Holy shit.
You guys want to play Nookie Cookie? You guys know what Nookie Cookie
Yeah,
is.
dude. It's like it's
Don't act like
cookie
Corey's
cookie.
that. I'm not gay. I don't know what it is. This is Corey.
Soggy waffle, right?
Everybody comes
never
on a
played
cookie.
this.
Last person has to eat it.
I never heard of Nookie Cookie.
You never heard of Nookie Cookie?
never put bar soap in your mouth?
Okay, all right. Joey, ask
Do you guys golf?
Yeah.
A friend of mine has a crazy hole-in-one bet where if anyone gets a hole-in-one, the other guys have to suck him off.
No.
I'm never golfing with this guy. I have a more nice one. If anyone ever gets a hole-in-one when I'm playing with them, it's everyone has to commission an oil painting of the hole.
Oh, that's
So
sick.
that you can
That's
have
pretty
that.
sick.
Yeah,
That's
that's
cool.
Whoa.
way better than a blowjob from your boys.
I mean, the course has to be in on this too. They got to allow you to go out there and paint their hole, though. You know,
Well, people will allow you to paint their hole these days.
Marcus, Marcus actually has a class on hole painting.
I'm sweating over here. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like the direction this
A
episode
little
is
too
taking.
close to home.
Holy moly!
Nothing wrong with that.
Are you still going with this? Why don't you, instead of making him come up with the content, how about you ask us?
All right, Corey, truth or dare?
Truth.
Okay.
It's not prepared.
I've already.
He really wants dare.
How much weed have you had today?
0.
Wow, that's the issue.
I don't like to do. I don't like to.
You have to start smoking more. Buddy.
I don't like to partake in weed before the podcast because then I feel like my eyes get all like squinty and I just sit and I don't talk.
Wow, you can't say squinty. That's fucked up. You can't say that. That's against the rules. You know that's one of the trigger words to trigger the button.
You said truth?
He said
truth? All right, what is your least favorite joke of mine that I still do?
Whoa.
Least favorite?
He's told me so many times, though, too, so he has the answer. Go ahead, Jordan. Go ahead, tell him.
Dude.
Go ahead, tell him.
I've never said that. I always say, that's fucking shit, how I fucking hate him, how he can make anything funny because he's so fucking goofy. My least favorite joke that you do? It probably has to do with your wife because we got some similar stuff in there. I don't have a least favorite. I like all the jokes you do. Oh, you know what joke I didn't really enjoy? The one where you said, I can't cheat on my wife if the CIA guy can't get away with it. How am I going to get away with it? He does that for a living.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like
it
playing hide
puts
and seek.
limitations on him, and you want him to believe in himself.
You can't do it, dude. Come on, man.
You like it because I put myself down. And I'm saying I can't do it, but I probably could.
I don't like the one where you joke about retardation either. I don't like that.
I don't do that.
Really bad
grinds
one,
my
Marcus,
gears.
you should really
Yeah,
not
you
say it
should
anymore in
stop
your
it.
show.
Oh, shit.
This is like the going through your phone of games. You're asking questions that are like, please hurt my feelings. Like, is there any possible way you could hurt my feelings right now?
I got Matt,
Jesus.
truth or dare.
I think I'm going to go truth.
All right.
What are you going to dare him to do? What you're sick
He
fuck.
asked me
You
the same
sick
thing.
fuck. He's got this. He's
What's your
hoping.
least favorite bit? I do. He's trying to just get rid of fucking jokes in his set.
He's trying to cut down for a tighter 7. If you could eliminate one word for my closer,
I think this video has
trim
viral
the fat.
potential.
Do you like this jacket? No.
It looks like my grandma's coat. That's what my grandma used
Wow,
to
he didn't
wear
even ask the question. I did.
when
Don't
she
fucking
was-
burn him.
When she was in the old folks home before she passed away.
I was with
from
Corey
COVID.
when I bought this.
What, you were what?
With
nice.
Corey.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean that it's.
It looks
was
like
good
a
option.
looks like a rug. He said. I was like, yeah, totally looks like
does,
a rug.
yeah.
He got it from
My grandma
Zara
had
at
one of
the
those.
home furnishing department.
Yeah.
And now it's in a Goodwill somewhere because she passed away.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
No, it's okay.
My fiance bought a
That
coat
probably
at
was my
the
grandma.
Grand
What did you-
Bazaar from a dead lady.
from a dead lady.
Well, it's a dead lady's coat. It has her name on the inside. It's kind of weird.
Oh, that's tough.
I looked her up. She's dead for sure. Like dead.
Okay, I got
How'd you die?
my truth for Matt.
Okay.
All right. What is the what do you think we would find the weirdest thing that you've ever done sexually would be?
Oh shit. That's good, dude.
That's a banger.
What's the weirdest thing you ever done in
This
the
would
room?
be such a more interesting question if I had a lot of sex.
I know
But it
when he
doesn't have
lost
to be
he lost
sex.
his virginity while he was watching Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy.
That's pretty good.
Well, you gotta let him say it.
It's crazy because Stitch sound like getting a blowjob.
What kind of blowjobs you getting?
Crazy
I
ones.
have it could be that. I did lose my virginity while watching Lilo and Stitch.
That's crazy. That's so awesome.
Yeah, it was the song Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride. The guy was like,
What a Hawaiian
"There's no
coaster
place I'd
ride."
rather be." I was like, "You're goddamn right." Growing up, Ohana meant family. Now Ohana means fellatio.
I'm glad it didn't mean fellatio from family. So that's ideal. Yeah. Like,
Ohana means
is how we
family
treat
still.
Ohana.
Because I
Yeah.
lost my virginity to my sister.
oh no.
That's why she's getting that's not weirdest. Probably hitting it from the back because I've only done it once, and I realized how much I really can't do that.
Because you had to exert a lot of energy.
Some limitations.
It's a lot of energy, but also my front is too like.
Can you show us?
so much? No.
Can you show us how you do it?
Would you lift up?
Wait, show us
and
how
then
you do it.
Yeah, I'll show you how
See,
I did
there's
like
so
this.
much. See, I really got faux pas. So it's like you have to lift the fucking.
Show us.
Under my stomach, there's another like second stomach, and you have to like lift that
No, you
to get
don't.
to the penis. I'm dead serious.
I bet he's
And then-
telling the truth.
Why would I lie in front of all our viewers?
Be a unique moment to lie. Have
And so from the back is just it's weird.
you ever had a finger in your ass?
Oh yeah, that's great.
Okay, Joe.
Have you really? You guys deserve that couch because I haven't done weird shit like that either. The only
not
finger
weird.
that's been in my ass is my own. That's because of single ply toilet paper. I never had no finger in my butthole.
I don't think
It's a
I've
young
had-
man's game. I don't do it
Yeah,
anymore. But
I
yeah.
lied.
You did?
I have had a finger up my ass when I was little. I used to have really.
No. Cut. If we're about to send someone to prison, we have to really
Is this
think
another
about this.
uncle thing with like,
No.
uncle
Ohana.
will give me bone dog food.
No, it's cool. I used to have really bloody stool growing up because I guess I was always constipated or whatever the fuck.
Mind you, he also had braces. He also had braces on his legs because he was a bow-legged boy, so he had a lot of
You
ailments.
got a lot going on.
Yeah, I'm so
Yeah.
normal now though, you know. And I had when I was like, I don't know, second grade or some shit. I went to the doctor for my bloody shit, and Indian woman, her name was Dr. Para, and she used to stick her pinky up my like ass. She used to turn me over. My mom would be in the room. She'd go and just relax.
No.
Yeah.
Crazy.
We got a sound for everything.
Ruining the light bulb, dude.
We need a
And she'd be like, just take a deep breath. And she would put her pinky up my ass. And then when she pulled it out, it's like that John Mulaney joke where he has the only things ever come out of your ass for is shit. So he thought he shit himself as a doctor. It's kind of like that.
So she was just kind of dipping it in like an oil stick in a car.
she was trying to initiate some like shit coming out.
Did she see anything?
No, I guess not.
Doctors are fucking weird, dude.
Yeah.
That's a weird thing.
They're like, oh,
I'd
you're having a
stick
shit problem. I'm going to see that shit.
I want to stick a finger. I'd stick because there's other things you can
Yeah,
stick in a
Q-tip.
butthole besides your finger.
Q-tip.
But then you're dirtying up a whole
yeah,
utensil.
exactly. That's so messed up.
Fuck the turtles. Get your finger out of my ass. Okay.
Finger is probably the perfect size, though.
Dude, this. I love
I
this
know.
guy.
These two deserve each other.
I love this guy so
These two
much.
deserve each other. This is wild.
This guy's hilarious. He's
doing
funny,
our
Corey.
thing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
What's my least favorite joke of yours?
That's fantastic.
Okay,
So, yeah.
well, so you had a doctor's do it up there.
I have had a.
Mom watching makes it less of the experience I was
hope she
getting
watched.
at.
I wasn't
Okay,
looking,
wow.
but I really hoped that my mom was getting the best of her because she was the one.
And how
paying
old
for
are you
it.
when this was going on?
Second grade, she's probably like 7, 8 years old,
Yeah.
maybe 8, 9.
You know how you know it was an experience that he remembers? Because he remembers her name. I don't remember my doctor's
is
name.
true.
I
Yeah.
remember my
Para.
pediatrician. Her name was Dr. Sloda. I had her until
You still go to her?
I know, but I did go to her until I was like in college. I was like in
Yeah.
my 20s, still seeing my pediatrician.
Foot doctor.
She passed. No, that's the
Podiatrist.
podiatrist.
Yeah.
She passed away from cancer. Very sad. But I'm just like,
She's a doctor. How do you do that?
that's what I was thinking.
You're a
They
doctor,
die
you
all
should-
the time.
Not from
But from
cancer.
cancer,
They're not prone.
I know.
So
But
you
like,
think they
I
know
was
the
like,
secrets?
I don't know. It wasn't
Like,
cigarettes.
kinda.
No. But I was just like, oh no, that's crazy. That's
How do you die from cancer as a doctor, though?
A lot of them do. It's easy to get cancer.
It is
Just walking around, you
they're
get
they're
cancer.
by it so
They're
much.
next to the You can't.
They're by it so much, dude.
You can't catch it. It's not contagious.
Yeah, but maybe it's like one of those.
Fuck.
Maybe
As
they
far
like
as we know.
manifested it.
You know, there's a lot.
Manifested
Yeah,
cancer.
No,
I
no.
thought about it so much, I got it.
they are
No.
really like dwelling on too much negativity.
I think it's the radiation in the hospitals.
But she-
They're around radiation
she was-
24/7. If you think
Yeah.
about it, they're around the X-ray machines.
No,
all
totally.
that's
I think it's
exuding.
important to note we don't know that it's statistically significant that doctors
So
die
I
of
know for
cancer.
a fact
No,
that
not
the
at
reason
all.
why
Nobody
doctors
just die
get
of
cancer
cancer.
are because of all the machineries and the dye and all that nasty ass food in the hospital
The food supply
She was the
is
She was the
poison.
best doctor though, and it was so sad.
The food supply.
She was
My
the,
brain.
she was the best pediatrician. She was so sweet. And my brother and I, we would all, my younger brother, we'd have our appointments together. It was a little BOGO deal my mom got. And we would just like laugh the entire time. Like we could not hold, like my brother and I, like, do you have brothers?
I have a brother, yeah.
Do you have a relationship where like if you're at a funeral and you look at each other, you just start laughing no matter what?
Yeah,
It's bad. We
Yeah.
can't sit together during family functions. Like Thanksgiving, my dad will say like a family prayer before we eat. And my brother and I are like, "Rrr."
Yeah.
We can't do it.
What was this joint doctor's appointment? Did you guys both
Every-
have to
that's
drop your
wild.
trousers at the same time and get your little nuts touched?
Probably, yeah. I mean, we made like a pact. I'm not gonna look. Are you gonna look? I'm not gonna look. You know.
You understand how weird this is, right?
Well, it
by the way,
was-
you getting
we were
fingered by,
kids.
by,
We-
by Dr.
this-
Para.
this
You having
stopped-
joint doctor
Yeah.
appointments?
This stopped when we were like probably in like middle school. Or
Yeah,
high
when
school.
you grew out of being.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that weird?
I, mean,
Pedophile.
I kind of dig it because as a parent, I mean, it'd be like, I'm not really trying to go to the doctor
Your
fucking
kids?
twice. No.
Oh,
but
yeah.
in theory,
Yeah,
as
there
a
you go.
parent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it was my mom just being like, I'm just gonna do this once.
Your mom was a nurse, though.
Yeah, she was cool.
Why didn't she just be your doctor?
I don't know. I asked her. She was like,
You don't want your mom like grabbing your nuts and telling
His
you to
mom grabbed his
cough.
nuts.
She did.
Okay.
It was I had a Hydrocele, which is my nuts became the size of a grapefruit or like
Whoa.
a softball, and I flew home to show my mom because I was living here at the time. I didn't know what was wrong with me, and she thought I was joking, so I had to show her my junk. And
were you able to carry on? Did you have to check that bag?
We had to. I was able to carry on, but I had to.
He couldn't fly Spirit though. They tried to charge him $60.
I had to sit like this. I was really man-spreading.
I thought I had testicular cancer one time too, because one of mine was way bigger than the other one. But I think I just have like a varicose vein or some random shit.
Yeah.
It's like a ball of veins.
I thought I had AIDS one time.
Ooh.
Yeah. Because
Who gives a fuck? Listen, Joey, can I? You don't know who Marcus is at all, right? You don't know really
you
Marcus
don't pay
at all?
rent and you can talk to me like that?
I just want to.
Holy shit!
Before we leave the airplane story, hold on. You know that Marcus can't go on Delta flights and shit. He's not allowed.
I kind of wait before we get there. I kind of want him to finish the Hydrocele story because it gets kind of funny.
Yeah, keep going.
Because I see a bit.
And then we'll get back to Corey having AIDS.
No,
Okay.
no.
So I showed my mom my sack, and she was like very funny. And then I showed her, like, took my pants down, and she was like, "Oh my god!" And she's, I don't know if she's like, I can't remember if she was like felt it or she's like very like she's a good nurse, you know.
Right,
she's like very like she's like, I'm a nurse now. I'm not your mom. I'm a nurse, you know? So then my dad, I showed my dad, and then we had to go to the hospital like right away because my mom was like, it could be cancer. Yeah, she didn't know. We didn't know what it was. Like my balls are huge. So then I saw so many doctors and didn't know what it was, and I finally got a ultrasound on my balls.
I got one too. It's kind of nice. The lady rubs jelly on your balls.
They put like gel on there.
Yeah.
And then,
Was it a boy or a girl?
I had a girl.
I had a girl as well.
Fire.
But like that's totally like I totally wrecked her day. There's no like she wanted it like that's not fun for her.
Such a little
I
kid's
thought
balls.
mine probably had a nice time. I was
You
like,
think so?
yeah, because we were chatting. We were having a nice time.
Your dick's out
I was
though?
like, what do you think?
Your dick's out? Your dick's just out there?
I don't remember.
I held
actually.
mine. I was like,
I think that Dick kind of had to go
They're
up,
being
and then
so
it was
gay
just
about
some
being
balls.
straight.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Wait, I feel like you guys aren't liking the
So what
bromance
she said?
happening
So what she
right
said?
here.
What happened? What happened?
She said the doctor came in to look, and he was like, "Oh, you have a Hydrocele. It's just a sack of fluid that surrounds the
Sounds like a
testicle."
Pokemon.
That's the cup that the girls drink out of in high school.
A Hydrocele?
That's a Hydro flask.
How did you get rid of it? Did they have to drain it?
They did. They drained. They said you can keep it. It's harmless. I'm like, there's no way. I'm
not
walking
keeping
around like
this.
that.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
So they drained it. And now my balls are pretty normal, although they have
Pretty.
a little stretch.
Little stretch.
Your balls have stretch marks?
No. They're like they look like they were on The Biggest Loser. You know, like they might have
Little
been
extra.
like a little extra,
Yeah.
Skin.
little drag, but
Don't say that.
not a lot. Like if you didn't know, you wouldn't notice.
All right.
Have you ever thought about Botoxing?
Nah.
Botox
Ball
the sack?
toxing?
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm very happy with my ball sack at this
be
moment.
nuts.
Good.
Having
Yeah.
ball skin? Yeah, that would be sick.
Do you want to see it?
No.
Okay.
As long as it's safe. It seems like it's
Yeah,
good. And that's
It's not
great.
contagious, right?
I don't think you can get it.
I remember the lady was ultrasounding my balls, and I was like, "Is this sort of stuff you usually ultrasound, or is this kind of like a different day?" And she's like, very sweet. She's like, "I do everything." I was like, "Cool."
You're like, is it a pull out? I asked for a sucker after. Like, do I get like a lollipop or something?
She got mad at me. Don't
Can't
believe
say
it.
sucker to them right after that. They don't
You
really
guys
like
got a
that.
sticker box? Yeah, let's go.
What is this, Justin Tucker?
Yeah, what the hell? What are we doing? Yeah, but it was good.
No more Delta.
Yeah, I can't fly in Delta. I feel like we should save this story for when we can show the video.
Oh,
You know
hell
what
yeah.
I mean?
You
Okay,
freak
okay.
out?
We could show the video.
I did no. Like not yet.
oh.
Like
Oh, you want
like-
someone more important than Joey on?
No, not at all. Not at all.
I get it.
I haven't.
I want to show it, but he doesn't have enough followers for us to.
No, not at all. This is a bit that I haven't even posted on socials yet.
Oh, what are you
So-
waiting for? It's happened years ago.
I know. I'm waiting. I don't know what I'm waiting for. Maybe a special. Maybe it's record.
I have done this too, where I'm like, I'm saving it, and it's like people don't care. Like, you can tell the bit will still do well.
Yeah.
They're not going to be like, I heard half that story on a podcast.
Yeah. I mean, I've talked about it enough where I can tell you I didn't like wilding out on an airplane, but this was like when TikTok first started. I wanted to get big on TikTok, so I made a video in a Delta bathroom where it looked like I was grilling a steak on their toilet, and then I plated it, poured like sauce on it, and took it back to my seat and ate it. That's where the video ends.
and they saw it and
Delta
fucking.
saw
And it went viral.
Yeah.
It went crazy viral. Like numbers that
Southwest posted it was like, don't do this on our airline.
Other airlines were using my video to show Delta how dumb they are for letting me fly on their airplanes. So Delta, I post a video. Delta calls me 13 hours later, and they're like, "You're on the no-fly list. You can't fly."
At first, you thought they wanted to give you some free marketing. They're
I
like,
was like,
yeah,
"Oh,
we want to use the video." Yeah.
Hey,
First, I was like,
What's
a
up,
free
girl?
press. What's up? I'm a social media star, but they're like, no. All these articles got written about it. All CNN did a thing on it. Fox News called me dangerous.
So you are brilliant, though.
Yeah. You submitted it through the verification system. That's how you got your blue check.
Exactly. These are my articles.
We should run into a helicopter.
They're calling him Osama bin Grillin.
Pretty good.
After he hijacked
teriyaki
a
is.
bathroom.
Saddam insane, dude.
Teriyaki is this
They're
fucking.
calling it hijack cheese.
And I tried to fly again on Delta like 6 months after that because I was able to book a flight. They didn't like close my account, and I booked it. I got to the airport. I couldn't check in on my phone. They're like, you got to see an associate. So I went up there. I was like, I can't check in. He's like, you have your passport? I'm like, yeah. 8 minutes later, he's on the phone. He's doing this. He's like, yeah, you're on the no-fly list. I was like, oh, it's real. I was like, oh, no.
Did they prank called you?
I love how you had so much Delta brand loyalty. You were like, I'll just try. I'll just try. When I'm going to fly one of the many other
I was like
airlines.
platinum medallion, or I had like
That's
all the.
tough.
It sucked. I had
Wait,
all
so
these
how did you
medals.
make it look like you were grilling? Was it?
I put a flashlight into the toilet.
Yeah.
That's like
The flickering ones.
flickered like light flame.
Yeah.
Then I put a cookie sheet down, so you didn't see it. You just saw the light flickering. But I put a sterno. The video, you see me put a sterno in, and you see me like wipe the sterno. Delta, take me off your freaking no-fly list, please.
They won't. We asked.
He's a
we asked the captain.
creator.
We saw a Delta captain, and two of them, and we talked to him about this. And the guy looks at Mark and goes, "What a fucking idiot! I'd never let you on my airplane."
I'm always so nice.
Like, it wasn't even real. He's like, "I don't care. It's
It
dangerous."
was literally a magic trick, right?
Yeah,
That they got
yeah.
upset about. Like, they can't. But I'm like, people have seen the movie Snakes on a Plane. No one's
true.
putting snakes on planes.
Yeah.
It's true.
I've seen someone fuck on a plane. I've never fucked on a plane.
Steaks on a plane.
And Kenan Thompson can still fucking fly.
Right?
You know? After he was in that fucking movie with all the snakes on the
Yeah.
plane.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't make an ounce of sense. Delta, you're messing. I spend so much money on your airline. It's crazy. Now I'm flying American Airlines. My wife is still Delta loyal, so she'll go
What a
nonstop. She goes nonstop. I'm meeting her,
Dude.
like 5 hours later in the same
God.
place.
It's awful. It's all connecting flights. We fly American because he can't. So when I fly out to my gigs and I bring them, I fly on his shitty ass
Oh my
airline,
God.
and I hate it so much because it's like we got to stop in North Carolina just to go to fucking Pennsylvania.
You ever try United? You do United. It's pretty.
We've
direct.
done United a few times. We
I'd
did
rather
United.
fly American. No, Delta's so good. I
You
love
can't
Delta
grill a
so
grilled
much.
cheese on there, but it's a fine airline.
You can on Spirit.
Yeah,
There's just an
it's
upcharge.
You can't. Yeah.
You just gotta pay for it.
They'll
You're
take
allowed
any
to bring
promo they can get,
a
dude.
grill and tailgate. Yeah,
Yeah, hell yeah.
You're
You can
entering the
tailgate.
plane, you're asking the lady, how cookable is your toilet?
Well, baby, as cookable as you want it.
But I'm like, there is no danger. I'm not a flight risk. Although I did hear from someone who worked at Delta that after I posted that video, they found the plane I did that on, and then they had to stop the plane from taking off, and they had to look into the bathroom garbage to see if there was still a flammable sterno in the toilet. I'm like, I didn't flush it.
Yeah.
It falls out the back of the plane.
I took
Also,
it
they
with
should
me.
have changed that already, anyways. Why are they still looking through
Yeah,
the
it
old
was
toilet?
the next day. They were like trying to find it and see if I like did anything. Apparently I caused a delay.
You ever done anything sexual on a plane before? Because I've seen people have done it.
Not with anyone else.
yeah. Mile High Club solo flyer division.
Wait, you guys masturbated on a plane?
There's a Facebook group called the Mile High Club Solo Flyer Division. It has like millions of members. I discovered it when I was in high school,
No.
and I thought it was the funniest shit ever. It's like
Holy
It's called a
shit.
hijacking.
Could you masturbate on a plane?
I've never have, but I would give it a go if I wanted, if I thought I could get away with it.
I don't think I can't think of a time, but I'm almost certain that
How
I
much
have.
do you fly? Who are you, Amelia Earhart? How much do you fly?
I've been flying all over the place. No, at this
pretty
age,
important.
at this age, no. But I envision at some point in my early 20s, I had to empty the chamber.
I don't think I could do that in front of like knowing people
Well,
that
no,
are
you're
outside
not in
the door.
front of people.
No,
You
no,
go to
no,
the
no,
bathroom.
no.
You do a
They're
mercenary
right.
crank directly into the toilet.
You can hear people chit chit chat and it's in the flight attendants are right
Let
there.
them listen. Let them talk.
I couldn't do.
No, I can't reach my
I
dick.
put like. You know what I did do on a plane, which was kind of crazy. Or what did you say? You can't reach.
Homie's on Hawaiian Airlines trying to find Ohana.
I'm just trying to get laid.
Mahalo baiting.
I once made when during the pandemic after the Delta video didn't do so good. I went on.
Did great.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Actually, this was before that. I went on an airplane with my wife, and we were trying to make just like content to go viral. So she sat in front of me, but I had a wig on, and I cut her hair during a flight. And because like her hair was like
I saw
covering
that
the
video.
screen.
That's a good video.
Yeah, it got like 25 million views. I was just like cutting her hair, and everyone's like, "It's a wig, it's a wig." I'm like, "Yeah, but it's funny."
You know how many people I had to tell? I didn't know you. We didn't know each other at the time of this
Right,
video.
yeah.
I was on the radio, and my co-host came on and he was like, "Dude, look at this video. It's so crazy. What asshole would do this?" I said, "It's not real." He goes, "Yes, it is." I said, "It's not real. That person's part of my network of people online. I don't know him personally, but I know it's not real." "Yeah, it is." Do you know how many people you had believe that was the
It's so sick.
It's so funny.
It's so sick.
baiting people?
It's so funny.
You weren't masturbating, but you sure were baiting on there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. During the pandemic, that was the name of the game. Just try to make some money, make some content, and then do it again.
I was like, "What are you gonna do with that?" "Well, we're gonna make a fucking waffle in a waffle maker."
Yeah,
That's
there
all
you
I
go.
do.
There you go. My boy blew up.
Yeah. Well,
Marcus was making cooking videos too.
not as big as your balls.
I told you that in confidence. It is weird having these like conversations that are kind of personal to me. Because then people like I did an interview the other day and some guy like pulled some stuff from like
Fucking where?
I did like just a
Grilled Cheese Monthly.
like a guest on a pod.
A bidet mignon?
It's crazy how there's so much information about us out there.
Have you used that bidet mignon?
Yes,
in
yes,
the
yes,
video?
yes.
Oh, that's
So
good.
Yeah.
You heard of filet mignon, but you ever heard of
Bidet mignon?
Yeah. That's probably the best joke I wrote about that. And then I play a song. Someone wrote a song about the whole thing. They like take news stories, write songs on them, and apparently it's in that song too, like bidet mignon or something.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, cool, that's crazy.
Sick.
They thought of it too.
He also
That's
made
great.
T-shirts called "Steaks on a Plane."
I got steaks on a plane. I'm gonna send you one.
It's so
And
good.
he'll do that. We did the Funny Bone in Orlando, and he got on stage afterwards. He goes, "And we do have T-shirts available, and you can buy them at marcusjmonroe.com."
Yeah, marcusmonroe.com.
How many did you sell?
Cook them or get them while they're hot.
There you go.
Medium. How much did I sell? Probably none. But if you do want one, you can go to
Yeah, you got to bring merch live to the event.
marcusmerch.com.
Yes.
A lot of people talk, oh, I'm going to buy this, and they never do. But marcusmerch.com for all your steaks on a plane t-shirt.
Hell yeah.
You got to bring them to the gig. People want to
You do.
buy when they're there.
You
They're not
do.
going to go home and remember to do a project.
Do you sell merch?
I do.
What do you got?
I have. I had a friend of mine does logo design, and I wanted to do like a '90s like corporate theme.
Nice.
So I had him take a bunch of like crowd work moments and pieces from bits and turn them into these like '90s style logos.
Oh, sick.
And make like a corporate holding company tee called Joe Avery Worldwide Industries.
Hell yeah.
And then I made like a video where I'm like on like Wall Street, like, you want to buy stocks?
Yeah.
And then you like can zoom into the shirt and you see all
Boats
the
and
clips and
hoes.
shit. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
dope
So
as
good.
fuck.
I got a new game that I want to play, and I don't know what the name is.
JoeAvery.com for all those shirts.
Yeah.
The corporate collection.
Once you're done,
Say it again. Say it again.
I'd like to phone in Morgan Wallen.
pour me another round.
People every time. It's so good.
Betty Crocker.
Or no, the other one, Martha Stewart.
Fuck her. No, not Martha Stewart. It was Betty Crocker that said it.
No, it was not, but it was the one that cooks with the butter.
Yes.
Yeah, what was her
Paula
name?
Dean.
Paula Dean
Yeah.
said the N-word. Yeah.
Paula
Yeah.
Dean's was crazy. It was beyond the N-word. I
Yeah.
think she said something crazy.
But she just admitted it in an interview.
She put the word lazy in front of it.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Let's find her direct remarks.
Let's read them verbatim. And if we say the word because we're reading it, it's not
It's a
bad.
quote.
It's a quote.
I don't like this.
That's the Rogan defense.
Let's play the game.
How many races do you
I have
know?
a full catalog of every white dude who
Roll
said
the
it.
desk of people that said the N-word that are white. That's great.
What a good bit.
What a knowledge,
What a good ability to just throw a new name out
Let's
there.
get
every
into a
time.
new game.
I want to play. It's kind of basically. I don't know what I want to call it. Make it makes sense, or this is your stance. But basically, I want to give you a stance, like a take, and you have to battle it. You have to be pro the take, and we have to debate against you. And producer Jay is going to say who he thinks won that debate.
Okay, sick.
Let's try to find all the people.
Sorry, I've been reading. This article is way too long, so I don't know what happened.
Hiding it.
So yeah,
I'm going to give you a stance.
yeah.
I'm going to give you a stance, and you have to be pro that stance.
Okay.
And we have to tell you why it's bad.
Okay.
Okay, or we have to battle against you.
Okay.
And this is just
Are you gonna clip this shit out of fucking context?
No.
It's not nothing like that.
Okay.
But yeah.
It's not like water fountains
Joey
should
Avery
be
defending segregation.
Water fountains should be segregated.
Yeah.
Go.
I got this one actually. I think traditionally in the past it was used to give white people an advantage because they'd have nicer water fountains. I think if we did it now, it gives black people an advantage because statistically there's less of them, so they wouldn't have to wait for water as much, and it'd be a way to pay it forward.
That's fair.
Now it's a form of reparation.
Exactly.
Holy
It would
shit.
take a long time to probably
actually fantastic.
build back up to equality, but it's something.
That's your way of giving back.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so good.
You can't use reparations and water fountains. We're not going to give you a check, but we will give you this water fountain you can use by yourself.
And then I just ruin it. I go, and they don't have to go swimming in it, so they'll be fine.
No!
Guy who's almost not racist and then ruins it.
You can't.
Okay, all right.
But wait, do we have to argue the other stance?
Against
or is-
them, yeah.
But that's just racist.
No, we're not.
it's
He's
not.
not
You
actually,
wanted to
I'm not
actually
doing
do
that.
hard.
That wasn't actually. I'm not actually giving him that. It's the stance.
Wait, that's not his real stance?
No.
I think I'm going to be good at this game.
He said, what he said was, oh, is this the stance you want to get? And no, we're not doing that.
Oh, that wasn't the real one? Because I thought he did a good job with that one.
Very good job.
Yes, he did a very good job. Yes.
I'd be a great lawyer.
He's a comedian. He's quick
Yeah.
on his feet. He does this for a living.
Oh, you do comedy?
I do.
Nice.
Yeah. JoeyAvery.com/live. Tons of shows coming up. And I can fly there direct because I haven't been cooking in the bathroom.
Damn it! I gotta stop telling people about my life.
Your stance is you should take shoes off in the house.
Yes.
So wait, we have the hard part of this one.
Yeah, why did
Yeah.
we give him the easy part?
I just read what ChatGPT said.
Oh, okay. Why do you think that?
Well, I think Asians are smarter, and they've been doing it for a long time. So.
Yep. Therefore, automatically.
I think, yeah, shoes. I actually used to be against this stance, but over time I've grown up and I've just realized that when you keep your home clean and beautiful and you respect the sanctity of your home, it feels nicer to be in there. You're not dragging in the poo particles from outside of the street in New York. You have a nice little inside.
You don't step around the poop?
You like a little New Balance
Straight
in your
in.
house?
Yeah, that's right.
I think that you should keep your shoes on in the house. My grandma actually, she took her shoes off in the house one time, and she stepped on a hair, and a hair got into her foot, and it turned into an infection. She ended up dying from sepsis because of the infection. So if she would have if my grandma
It's a hairline fracture.
would have,
I'm here for you, man.
if my grandma would have just wore shoes in the house, she'd still be my grandma.
I know.
Let me slightly touch yours.
End scene. Jay, who won?
Yeah.
Oh god, that was based off of Pediatrician. Wow.
Joey, you lose. Thank you. That's been the game.
No one gets sepsis from a hair. A hair can't go inside your foot,
Yes,
dude.
because doo-doo particles got in it afterwards.
It was an ass hair. His grandma had long ass hair.
We used to always wear shoes in the house. I used to never take my shoes
I
off.
never until New York was like
Yeah,
that.
same.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
I always
New York,
make
now
fun
I
of
shower
people.
before bed too. I didn't used to shower before
my
bed.
dad does that. I should start doing that.
Dude, it's like New York is so dirty, you got to be clean in your house. You come back
first
and you
world
shower before
problem,
bed.
you know?
You shower before bed? Do you wake up
do
and
not.
shower again?
Not really, no.
No?
Not usually.
I
So my
don't
dad
know what the
does too.
fuck is wrong with me, because I'll shower before bed and I'll wake up in the morning and I smell like straight nutsack. Like, I don't know how hard I sleep.
Yeah.
Sweat.
Yeah, but I shouldn't be sweating that bad at night.
It depends though. Like because what I'll do is I'll usually wait till I've worked out to shower. So I'm still showering twice, but I do a post-workout shower and a
good.
pre-bed
That's cool.
shower.
I do that. I like a midday shower.
I do like a midday shower.
I never
Can
showered in
I
the day.
say I do have my own argument for wearing shoes in the house.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Because let's say you're Airbnb-ing in Uganda. Mud huts.
Sure.
Uganda gonna go there for real? Uganda fly all the way there?
Uganda get
I
something.
bet you Uganda is pretty bustling. Don't you think?
Okay, one of the ones that aren't good then.
Okay. I mean, I don't know.
Jesus
But
Christ.
One of the ones that
First
aren't
of all,
safe to. I'm
the
not good.
Sudan has some tough spots.
Thanks for coming
There
on
you
our
go.
last
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah. I started comedy in Africa.
Wait,
South
what?
Yes,
Africa.
I read that in your fucking.
Yeah, I was trying to make myself interesting, so I had to. Well, it is true, but like that was my like main credit for like a bunch of years because I was like nothing else makes me.
You started in South Africa?
Cape Town, yeah.
Then you can fucking say
Fuck.
That's Elon pulling up to work every day. Elon pulling up, going, "I will be the only black man left in government."
when do you think when was the last time you seriously dabbed?
Oh, I dab all the time.
You do?
I made a
Let's do a
video.
dab.
I went to I went to
This is just
dude. I
2025.
went
They're
to
the same people.
I went to Europe this summer,
Hell yeah.
and I made a video that was just me dabbing my way through Europe, and it has a whole story arc, and it's me dabbing in beautiful locations.
Like
Like a
Switzerland,
minute
you're
and a
just-
half
just-
of dabbing through
That's
Mallorca
amazing.
and Barcelona
I
and
can't wait to go inside
Costa
and dab.
Brava.
How's the comedy scene in Cape Town though?
I don't have a full like because it's where I started. I only know the like few places that I went, but there's absolutely a scene there. It's interesting. It's more like I feel like comedy in countries that aren't North America. Like the American model is like get your hour, just go on the road, fucking do whatever. Everything else is modeled more after the like London, like Edinburgh scene where it's like get a one-man show and
Yeah.
then you want to like have a theater in town
Fucking-
and just do that.
How you feel about those guys that like do comedy but they juggle and shit? Like they do comedy and they fucking
Suck.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I believe it's a hard industry, whatever
Yeah.
works, but yuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit sucks ass.
Those guys suck, dude.
Yeah, fuck.
Those guys suck the worst.
he's a great juggler. Him and TJ Miller will juggle together a lot of times on stage and shit. But he doesn't let anyone know it a lot of times. This guy will get paid like
You
15
can
grand to
look
go to a
at me
convention and
kinda tell I
juggle.
can juggle.
It does make sense. If I saw a chainsaw on fire, I'd be like, he knows exactly what to do with that.
I did do a flaming chainsaw.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's
Just
nuts.
one though.
Still
yeah,
yuck.
but two other things.
With two. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm just throwing one thing around and hope I catch
He was
it.
on a magazine. He was in a magazine for that kind of shit back when he was a kid, a teen magazine. What was it, Tiger Beat?
Wow.
No, not Tiger,
Tiger
Beat.
Beat.
Popstar magazine.
Popstar
Yeah,
magazine.
Tiger Beat.
Popstar magazine.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it in here and we'll frame it on the wall.
I got my
Be
People's
nice.
magazine. You see
Yeah, I
this
know. We got. Corey was in People's Sexiest Men
Oh,
Alive.
there you are.
No, were you?
Don't you?
Were you?
He's got a.
don't know
The
this?
page. How is the page not dog-eared?
Because I don't fucking ruin my pages.
Yeah, you can't ruin
That
it.
Pierce Brosnan?
Yeah, don't. I'm trying to.
At least dog-ear the page next to it.
It's actually fair. That is how you'd want to do it.
Oh, yuck!
What?
What are you doing in a magazine that's so old of you?
Look at
What do you
that.
mean? It's
Look at
People's
our boy.
Sexiest. People's Sexiest Chef, dude.
There you
That's
go.
just from last
It's
year.
Can I
me.
read
It's
it?
Stanley Tucci. It's Snoop Dogg.
I'm so proud of you that you.
That's
so
a
cool.
nice. That's a solid crew right there.
And I
Hell
will
yeah.
say, it took him about 8 months into knowing him until he told me about it. So
I don't tout.
Yeah, that made it more. That made
It would
even
also
more
be
cool.
weird if it was like immediate and you were just like, nice to meet you. He's like, yeah, I think you've been reading People magazine recently.
Corey B.
I'm Corey. You
Yeah.
might have seen me in People's
People-
Sexiest Man Alive.
Yeah, that is. But yeah, People magazine. I'm sure a lot of women saw that while getting their hair cut.
I think if I
Yes,
was in
dude.
that, I would tell
That's so
everybody.
good.
Holy
That's so
crap!
Appreciate it.
Holy fuck.
You drop it from time to time.
Oppenheimer on the back. I didn't know. I will say this. I don't like watching movies on planes anymore because sometimes there'll be a nudity in the movie.
Yeah.
And like you'll be sitting next to a kid, and all of a sudden the kid's like, "Mom, he's watching porn," and you fucking like you obviously have an erection because there's titties. But like
100%.
then you got to battle the fact that you're not. Like it's
Yeah.
just.
Yeah.
I was watching Oppenheimer. I didn't know there was titties in it. And it was
Florence.
a weird thing.
Florence.
Was that who it was?
Mm-hmm.
It was nice, but
That's
still,
nice.
I paused it on the titties, and I should have done that.
Do they show full tits?
They
Yes!
will.
Yeah.
They will.
That's
on airplanes.
problematic.
Different time, dude.
I like that.
No, but it's problematic. They should not. They should
Kid
skip the
just
scene.
stopped getting dinner from those things. What do they fucking care? They probably just got hungry.
You got
Mark's
some
was like, they
4-year-old
should-
watches iPad, but they looks up and there's titties on the screen. It shouldn't be like that.
It's funny. They always give the disclaimer and they're like, "Be mindful of your surroundings." And I'm like, "You be mindful. I'm watching the fucking movie."
You're the
Yeah.
one that should have put it in
Am I
there.
supposed to like go
Yeah.
like now it's creepier.
Oh,
now
no
you think
one-
you're hoarding the
Yeah,
titties. You're like, no one can see these milkies but me. They belong to
Yeah,
me.
and if you're doing this, how are you supposed to touch yourself? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Can't do that on the screen.
Yeah.
That's messed up, man.
Yeah.
You can't do that to us. That's wrong.
Holy shit.
When I was little, I was flying to like Ireland or something, and the movie All That Jazz was playing. And I'm a theater kid.
Yeah.
And the
We
movie
know.
was about Fosse, and there was like a ton of boob shots in that movie, and it was like the best 90 minutes of my. I'm like 12 or 13.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
there's boobs I can watch on a flight. Because before I grew up, dial-up internet, 56.
Yeah.
You have no
Which
idea what
was
I'm talking
exciting though when you
Yeah.
were logging on to get some
Yeah,
porn and you
yeah.
heard
Oh,
that
yeah.
AOL.
No.
You're like just fucking
Exciting is
throw
when,
me
you put,
down, dude.
when you're watching it on the television.
Fuck,
going,
I came to the sound.
and then finally it goes straight, and then you see titties, and it goes shh, and
Yeah.
then titties and shh. Remember that? How old are you?
Exhilarating. I'm 34.
Yeah, you've known those
Yeah,
days. You know
dude,
those days.
at the time, there were websites that were meant to look like real websites, but they were porn. Like WhiteHouse.com
Yeah.
was
Yep.
a porn site, so I would go to that site because if my parents were like, "Why are you on there?" I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know."
It was a hot tip for your fiance.
I
Dude.
just thought
You
it
can
was-
start going to
yeah.
whitehouse.com. She'll be
Yeah,
like, damn, he's learning about civics.
because it's Whitehouse.
He really cares about our future.
Yeah.
That was the way of doing it back then.
I used to have a friend. There was this website called Pirate Booty. My friend had a password for it, and you remember that one too?
think
That's the one.
so, yeah.
And then Rotten.com.
Oh, okay, cool.
I was in.
Dude, there was one that I really liked. It was called We Live Together, and the whole premise was these girls who they were like two hot blonde lesbian chicks. They would just meet girls in public and bring them back to the house, and there'd be a bunch of girls fucking.
Whoa.
I loved it, dude.
Are you too young for the MILF Hunter?
Oh, the MILF Hunter. That guy was not attractive,
Irwin?
but it was fake.
That's how he died. That's how he died.
It was Steve
actually.
Berthwin, dude. It was Steve Berthwin. All right, it was a different guy.
I think those
Cut himself on an old fake nipple.
I think they were. Yeah, they got to be set
gotta
up.
be
There's
fake.
no way this guy's not that attractive.
I mean, you had MILF Hunter, you had Bang Bus. That stuff was all fake, right?
Bang Bus.
I remember
Yes.
just I learned how to turn
Right?
safe search on Google Images, and I would
Yeah.
just type boobs in.
Eva
and like
Mendes
Pamela
boobs.
Anderson would
Yes.
pop up, and I
Total
would just,
fake, like Photoshop.
What are the
photos of
first
people.
boobs you ever seen? You got to remember that.
I remember specifically this photo of Pam Anderson. Like she's wearing like a sheer top, and it's all wet, and you can just see the tits. And I remember seeing it a
Is
bunch,
she
and I would
standing
print
in
the
the
shit
ocean?
out.
Is she in the ocean?
I
We're getting our
think
producer
so.
fucking fired up
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Whoa, Joey, don't put. He's got herpes. Don't
Wait.
get too close. He does. He
Did
does.
she have a bunch of necklaces on?
I don't know.
And her hand like this? Her head like this?
Yeah, she is like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jesus
Dude, I printed this out. I would bring it to school. I had like a pouch with porn, and I would bring it to school, and I'd like hand it off to the boys and let them have a peek.
In 2000,
I was a Carmen Electra guy, by the way. I like Carmen.
I remember
Electra.
one time I had to like tell my dad like I saw it, that picture. I was
Yeah.
like, I'm so sorry, I feel bad.
Why did you tell him?
Because I had like like
So you've always been this
guilt.
way.
Yeah.
see
I
if
never
I can
told my
pull up
parents. I
this
didn't tuck my
pic,
dad.
dude.
I was like, I saw boy, I'm sorry. But are you oh, that's
gonna
it. That's
search
the-
it.
Yeah, find the
Yeah,
photo, find the photo.
Vita Guerra was
Pam
one for me. I
Anderson boobs.
and I think the first celebrity I saw naked was Eva Mendes because I Googled it.
My sister used to show me like really bad porn
No.
before I saw any like real porn.
What do you mean? She saw you bad porn?
She used to show me like horrible images on purpose of people doing like bad sexual acts.
Why would she do that?
So, like, because I was like 7, she wanted to fucking like terrify me.
How old is she?
So you ever heard of Kids in a Sandbox?
Yes, I've
is
heard
that?
of kids in the
Let's just show me that
sandbox.
shit.
What is that?
It's a video where a woman and a man are kind of like they're fucking, but she takes like this like splintery like it's
Called sounding.
Yeah,
No, she
sounds
takes a
this guy
dildo,
with,
she
like, a-
jams it down his pee hole.
No, but it's like a. Piece of, is it not a piece of wood? I thought it was like a splintery.
I think
piece
they
of
do
wood.
a lot of sounding, and so they do a variety of different objects, and they shove it
She
in
had
the
like a
pee
Lincoln
hole.
log made out of like raw wood, so it was like still splintery, it's shoving it in and out of this guy's fucking dick hole.
And then she fucks his dick hole with a dildo. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
And the guy's
It's
just screaming the whole time. I don't know
insane,
how
but
it's
What is
a
like.
thing.
wrong with you guys that you've
Did
seen?
you ever watch like
Those are
Pain
my first
Olympics?
No. What's Pain Olympics?
It's like a dude like chopping his balls
Like,
off.
I
It's like
saw
horrible
that.
stuff.
I've
on
yes.
it.
He's sitting.
It's the same thing.
That's so gross. Yes, I have seen it.
I've only seen seconds of these things, and I don't want to
Listen,
see
I
this
don't want to see
anymore.
putting it in. I want to see chopping it out.
The guy, he's sitting like this, just a camera shot of his crotch, and he's like going like
yeah,
this.
very
No.
it was progressive. That was very. Oh no! How do you think they do it nowadays?
I don't assume
It was
people do
wild
that anymore.
I don't like it.
There's that one where the guy had put some.
I don't think this is the one, but this is not the one.
No,
I
it's
don't.
from the same sheet, I think.
Jay's looking.
Producer Jay's
Yo,
looking
let me
over the
see.
shoulder. What a creep!
Jay,
I know. I don't have it
kids.
for some reason.
What a creep, dude!
I know. I'm not.
We'll
finding
find it. It's got it.
We'll find it.
We need
It's
more
there.
people.
We
We need
gotta-
more people looking.
You gotta get on it.
Get on it, Joe. You get on it.
There's
You
too
get
many
on it.
images
Come
online.
on. Marty, get on it.
Let's bring this photo back.
That was fun, man. All right, well, we're to the point of the show. We're gonna let you. What you got coming up?
I've got tons of shows
This
coming
comes
up.
out in June.
We got Mark Norman before you. We've got.
Depending on when this comes out, I've got Calgary, Irvine, Eugene, Providence, Rhode Island, Dallas. Tons more coming up. JoeyAvery.com/live, and I post clips everywhere. It's under my name. I'm easy to find.
Easy to find.
Yeah.
Nice. Maddie?
I don't know when this comes out. Just look up, go to Matt Lopes on Instagram and check out my story. I have a tour, my highlights, I have a tour 2025.
I have 300,000 followers on Instagram now and 1 million followers on TikTok, so you can find me anywhere on Matt Lopes.
Yeah.
What do we got coming up? We got
Phoenix.
So Phoenix, Arizona's coming up.
Baltimore. I'll be at Baltimore March 13th through the 15th. We'll be at the Port Comedy Club.
Fun club.
Yeah, it's awesome.
I guess if people really give a shit about where you're going to be, they can just find it.
I wanted to say March 7th and 8th, Oak Park, Illinois, at the Comedyplex. Tickets are moving, so let's sell that out.
That was
Fucked up.
fun, dude. That was good. Thank you for coming on, man. That was a blast.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you. I'm gonna dub the N-word in, so it looks like you said it, and then we're gonna go viral.
And one more time,
And all those shows have just been canceled, so that's interesting. Check out my podcast. I own it.
and let's clap it up for Serena as well. Thank you
We
so
got
much
Serena.
for Serena. Serena, any parting words?
Cool.
Yikes.
Well,
Okay.
pretty good.
She's mute.
She can move now. That's gonna be it for the Boyfriends podcast. Let's go out with the song, huh?
Hey.
Boyfriends,
So fucking good, dude.
the boyfriends.
What a good song. Joey, good song, huh?
It's a banger.
Fucking good song.
Time for the boyfriends.